So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Longstaff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Calvert-Lewin, is a player whose all-round game has really improved in recent times. He's become one of the most effective players in the air, and that's really improving his goal return. A real target man who offers early back-to-front service or an attacker of crosses and set pieces.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
The defender is not giving up on this. Now Strauch. Longstaff. Oh, well played, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pacho. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Goodmanson. Ampadu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a really well-measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ampadu. Longstaff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to belt it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Raul. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! Ampadu getting this one clear. Longstaff. Aronson. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Basten. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chance for a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bogle receives it in a wide position.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Van Basten under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Nice control. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
He gets big! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That'll be a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldo gets into a good position. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The final 5 minutes. Van Dijk. I think we're just about done here. And that could set him on his way. Guardiola.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Aronson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's it. Inter Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Van Basten claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Any litter in the bins provided.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but